This is it.
This is it.
Official number 1. So, here we are. All pain, no gain.
All pain, no gain. Episode 1. Are we going to call it 1 or?
Finally. Or,
Finally.
Or the preview.
I think we call the last one 0, right? So
yeah.
I think we're just going to call it 1.
That's the one.
So, yeah, we decided to do a podcast. Because, I don't know. Why? Why did we decide to do
all of you needed it.
Everybody needs it. Everybody needs to see us once a week.
Hopefully, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually in Czech when Corey texted me. He's like, "Hey, you want to do this?"
And
yeah.
now
I'm thinking like, why not?
What are we gonna talk about? About everything.
Everything.
All right. Yeah.
Mainly fitness, CrossFit, bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, all the topics connected. Sometimes we might gonna pull up some guests. So,
yeah, we're gonna try to. Not always, but we're gonna try to have people here. As long as we can figure out the microphone situation, because we only have 2, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Maybe we can just add 1.
But we can afford. We can afford maybe probably most likely to buy 1 more. So.
Shit was expensive. I didn't realize how much shit goes in it. Like I had to buy these lights and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No one ever. If you want to start a podcast, get your piggy bank ready because they've been lying to you.
Nothing is cheap.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting this on my iPhone, so sorry.
Plus the view.
But
the view comes with it.
Yeah, we pay $1,000 an hour to be here. So
to me, because I live here. Also, we gotta pay for some bottle of tequila, so it's gonna be a podcast.
We're
very fitness related. Also, tequila.
It's gonna be fitness and tequila. You know, that's the what was the other one? Something in whiskey. I forget, but anyway, this is going to be fitness and tequila. So today's unofficial sponsor is Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, thanks Dwayne Johnson.
Thanks, Rock.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you
keeping us happy.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna try not to drink too much because
I don't think our movie. I mean,
we got a reputation to keep up.
I don't think his movie's keeping me happy, to be honest with you. Like, actually, my girlfriend, like, she makes me to watch Ballers right now sometimes, and I feel like this.
Ballers is okay. The first season was good. No?
Okay, all right. I think I got a different experience then.
No? You didn't like the first season?
I'd say that. I mean, I don't know. It just, like, to me, the acting is very shallow, I'd say.
Well, that's
not about acting, right? Yeah,
Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, here you go.
I mean,
yeah.
You just
want to watch.
You ever seen any Fast and Furious ever since he got on? It's pretty fucking bad.
I think I stopped watching it when actually Dwayne Johnson showed up there. I mean, not that I dislike him. I like him a lot. Especially in the gym, though. That's your kind of style. I see you're rocking the Project Rock.
Project Rock.
Yeah. He's all into it. So
I am into it.
So there you go.
So episode 1. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Episode 1. Here we go.
We're gonna try not to fail. We're gonna be persistent. Try to.
Consistency is the key, they say, right?
Yeah. And you just gotta, even if it's a shitty content, you just gotta put it out there and just keep doing it. So we'll be doing it.
And like the name said, it's all about pain. There's no gain to it related. So.
You know, like a lot of people told me, like I think the name is shitty. Like it kind of just says like you try too hard, but you have like nothing to show for it.
That's what they say. That's the mindset.
That's what a couple people told me. I'm like, I don't think it's that shitty. It just we're up there. We're not getting any younger and.
Not any better.
So not a whole lot of gains, but we still love it.
But we're still trying, though. So cheers to that too. Cheers to the fitness. Cheers to tequila. There you go, Dwayne Johnson.
So this is a take 2, the first one. We had to make some adjustments. There was also some equipment issues that we needed to adapt. And
also, to be honest with you, before that's another thing you shouldn't do before any podcast, I think. We went for like a little happy hour thing, which turned out massive.
The happy hour was awesome. We went to the boathouse. It was great. But I ended up sitting here with this bloated stomach.
Yeah.
Looked like I wasn't even really trying.
I don't know why we decided to eat the most of the fried food I think I've seen in a long time. So.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a lot of fried shrimp. Yeah. Delicious.
See, we just talk about it and you're sweating. So
I am sweating. Just thinking of all the grief.
Help next Tuesday.
I sweat a lot. I'm almost 300 pounds. I'm sorry. I sweat a lot.
I mean,
And all
I
these,
sweat a lot
and
too, though. I
these
don't know why. But,
freaking lights not making it easier.
yeah, in my CrossFit gym, like the owner, he loves me. Cheers to Jeff. Yeah.
Hey Jeff.
He's always happy when I show up because after me it's like
I
a
only
pool.
compete.
Yeah. He always like he puts the the yellow signs like, be careful.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
around me,
slippery floor signs.
Yeah. After my workout, it's usually there. So
You don't like mop it up or anything?
I do, but usually I take my time, like trying to not to die and stuff like that, or sometimes a little vomit comes by, and you never know. Just, that's what the CrossFit do too. So the bodybuilding sometimes they say, I don't know. I never tried it, so.
Yeah, we don't sweat. Like we barely even try. It's more like you really just try to look good. Put your headphones on.
I know.
And just enjoy the
muscle tank and
Yeah.
enjoy the views. Yeah.
Well, the views of yourself because
The
you're
views
staring at yourself.
exactly, because there's a mirror all over. So yeah.
No, but all right. Well, Corey competes in CrossFit. He's
we can call it that.
he got very much into it during his retirement.
I ate a bug. Yeah, I ate a bug. So like right now,
So right now, every time I see him, we have to talk about CrossFit.
That's not true. That's your other friend though. Cheers to Tim. Hey Tim.
Hey Tim. Tim likes to talk about CrossFit too, but anyway, once you do CrossFit, that's one of the things you like sign up.
I mean, you got
there's an agreement. I believe like once you sign up, I actually never signed it because I was part of that gym for a second too.
He competed too.
But I did compete. But I believe that once you're in it, it's almost like a, what's the word for it?
Say cult? Yeah, right.
That's what it a cult?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the prejudice, what they say, because
prejudice.
It's all about community.
Yeah, community. Okay.
Yeah.
And then everybody else in the community involved, because even whether you want it or not, you're gonna hear about it.
Exactly. It's not a cult. You just you look the same, you eat the same, you wear the same. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It's honestly I love it though.
Do you have to wear no bulls?
Honestly, it's like I hate that brand. I mean, I'm not even sure.
I don't like the.
Now we're definitely not making any money out of it because I just called out like the main brand of a CrossFit, which is a no bull.
No, we love the brand, but your products suck. Like I don't like the shoes. I don't like anything. I think the brand's cool, but
I think they got a little bit issues to fix though. Now they turn actually to football. They're starting to take.
Are the shoes?
What is the thing when they
better?
No, they do the whole they switch into football. Like they should be sponsoring all the, when the draft guys before the draft is they go.
To the combine.
The combine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they should be taking care of that. Good for them. I hope the transition goes well and you can leave CrossFit completely.
I watched part of the combine.
The way I sweat, this is the worst fucking shoe ever. Like I swear to God, like I put it on.
We're not going to be sponsored by No Bull.
Yeah, scratch it off. I love.
I might have to cut some shit out, but we'll see. How terrible is that?
That's actually how the first episode started because we did the whole episode right, but then
we did.
Then we decided
about 25 minutes of it, and then when I watched it, I realized I would have to cut about 18 minutes out.
So well, like maybe 7 minutes left. So.
7 minutes left, and that would not make any sense. So we're gonna try to do better. We're not gonna watch our language so much because we decided like it's okay.
We're doing great. So this is the first one, official one from now on.
No, this is 100% the official one. There you go. This is episode 1. Nobody's seen the other one, so we don't really have to tell people, but anyway.
So yeah, this time we did better. Yeah,
we're gonna do better.
Yeah, exactly.
We promise. We're doing this for y'all.
We showed up more likely sober. We did do a couple shots before, so
we did have a couple shots, but I wasn't.
You got to shake off the pressure, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly,
definitely. Like the first time we did it, like the first 5 minutes, I'm sitting here like, okay, look, we're gonna talk about this, and then we're probably gonna have some guests over.
I mean, to me, the funniest part, like I don't know, yeah. I mean, obviously,
it was right, like, cause you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
The best part was we started up, and he's like, okay, so here we go, 3, 2, 1. I'm like, bro.
I was gonna.
What are you waiting for?
I was thinking about thinking about like some kind of intro, like what's going on, guys?
Like
episode 1, all pain, no gain, nothing. But we ended up not doing that. We figured we were just gonna.
Yeah, exactly. So if this not gonna make a cut, we just cut it off. If it's too much of bullshit talking, we cut it off.
But anyway, so our podcast. I don't think anybody else in Key West is doing any fitness podcast. If they do, I apologize. They never got to me, and you know, if you do, reach out. I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, we can do something.
Yeah, we'll
combo.
But we'll try to make this a core, me and Corey, and probably try to have some people over every now and then
to make it a little more interesting.
Competitors. Right? We'll definitely have Tim over at one point because we won't have to do anything. He'll just talk the whole time.
He could probably start a new podcast though. I mean, Tim, we love you though. He's also
no. Are we gonna cut it? Are we gonna cut it out or?
No,
we're not gonna cut it out.
Nah, we're not gonna cut it out. Why are we gonna? We want to cut it. First you call him out, then you want to cut him out, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, nah. Cheers to Tim. That way he might gonna be our first guest.
No, but like other people. There's definitely a lot of people in the fitness industry in this town that we would love to have on eventually. I'm not gonna say if this takes off because it won't take off forever. But we're gonna be putting out content. We're gonna try to do once a week.
Yeah.
We'll probably.
Honestly, to be honest.
There
we go.
How many shots did you have?
I guess either more than I should have or not enough. So you decide. I'd say.
Well, I'm going to top us off. Go ahead.
Can I say? I'll say yeah.
Yeah. Say anything. Say anything you want.
The fitness community on this island is a little bit undervalued. I'd say.
What do you mean by that?
There's a way more potential or people with a certain level of involvement and experience.
Mm-hmm.
And they know the value, like let's say being in bigger cities or being in the bigger markets to be more reachable and recognizable. Like we have really good athletes down here, but no one really talks about it.
We have a couple like IFBB pros down here.
In your sport,
WBFF pros.
Yeah. That's
but there's only a couple. There's only one I can think of that it's all about social media. Like you got to put yourself out there. And
I get that part, but even outside of that world, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna talk about fitness, we should probably even think about different sports.
I don't know. I don't want to say unfortunately, but that's what it is. You have to put yourself out there. And
that is true.
Put out content like every day.
That is true. I'd say
put out something. So I can think of one professional bodybuilder that goes to my gym. She's a ridiculous bodybuilder. She's a professional. She's an IFBB pro, but she just needs to do better on social media. And
yeah,
that's huge. Like that's really like everything.
That's why we
nowadays. That's why we're here because we're gonna
good.
Try to dip our feet into that YouTube world. Like we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we used to be pretty good in basketball at a certain level.
Now you were okay, and I was like just like average.
Okay,
go ahead, start
back
over.
to the basketball thing.
Yeah.
Right. So
we're gonna have to cut that one out.
Yeah, this is how I met your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another thing why we trying to start this podcast because we grew up together, so we got kind of deeper connection back from the homeland of Czech Republic. So
I mean, you're definitely one of my longest friendships. I think we're going on. Shit, I'm not even going to say that number, but it's close to.
It's gonna be 25 plus years, right?
25 at
25,
least.
Sure. Yeah.
I think 25. 25 is a long time.
It's like anniversary thing going
25
on.
25 is like.
It could be like summertime too, because
25. 25 is when you retire from NFL.
Yeah, well, let's say those basketball careers, they were cut pretty short. Injuries, life decisions, stuff like that. Either way, yeah, so we know each other pretty well from very beginning of our lives, basically.
Yeah, I think I was 11 when I started playing basketball for the second time. I didn't like it the first time. I started playing when I was like 8, and they put me with like 10-year-olds, and I sucked. And so I was just like, fuck it, I don't want to do this. And I did track and field for a little bit. Yeah, I did track and field.
You did track and field? What's it called?
I did.
Yeah,
I
remember
did
you
for
did something else too, right? Like judo or some shit like that? No?
karate for a little
Karate.
bit.
There you go.
I did track and field.
All right.
I
Anyways,
did
I cannot hold it anymore.
60 meters hurdles.
60-meter hurdle.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
High jump, and see, like the 60 meters hurdles, I never lost in the heat, but I never advanced in the finals. Like, I don't understand, like, okay.
How many
like,
heats were there?
it'd be like 4 or 5 heats.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, I would,
But you were like
I
what?
promise, like, I have no reason to lie. I always won my heat, but I never made it to the finals. I guess I was just in a, like, you know, Special Olympics heat. We're gonna have to cut that one out.
Nah. I don't. Honestly,
then,
I don't even remember like you telling me this. I mean, I knew you were doing something prior to basketball thing, but.
And with basketball, for like the first 2 years, I tried to do both. But then eventually, it got too much, and
okay.
They were kind of. Yeah, for the first 2 years, I did both.
So you were like what, 11?
Yeah, like 11 to 13.
So that was pretty much the time when I joined you guys, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
just about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit younger, so it still matters.
he's gonna say 2.5 years, but all right, but it's really like.
No, it does not really matter now. Trust me anymore. Yeah, we both balled in. Some of us got kids. Some of us should have kids. And
you have dog babies.
So anyway, it's been 25 plus years. We started with basketball together. We continuously, with sort of breaks, play together till like what, 20 something when we were 20-ish. No, not probably not. A little bit less than that. When you left the States, you left the States when you were what?
20, 18, 19, 20, yeah.
20, yeah. So we started our pro basketball careers together. He decided to go try his luck to big country.
Yeah, I try to. That really wasn't the plan. I was really just coming here to, do my work and travel thing and come back. And I played a couple tournaments. A couple people saw me and like, hey, like, what's your eligibility? Like, can you play for college? This is this. So I did a couple tryouts. I ended up playing 1 year for College of Southern Maryland. Not the full year. It's just, it didn't work out.
Washington State? I've been lying to people.
Michigan State.
No, Washington State.
Washington State is the West Coast.
Yeah.
No. College of Southern Maryland. You've been lying to people. I did lie. No, but that's so. Obviously, I didn't really have a whole lot of tapes or anything to the UFC like send. So like, I didn't really have any like huge schools offers or anything, or was I ever that good? I don't know. But I went to this junior college for a year, and it just didn't work out. So now I ended up actually coming down to Key West in the middle of the night. That was cool. I went to my coach's office. Like, basketball just wasn't working out. I went to my coach's office, printed out MapQuest. Some of you older guys know what MapQuest is. You probably don't know. This was before GPS. You would print out your directions to wherever you're going. So it would be like,
that time,
and it would pretty much be like GPS, but you would have to read it out loud.
I was still back in Europe, so all I had to have was this German.
So I remember like my coach is looking at me like I'm crazy, like why are you printing out directions to Key West? I'm like, yeah, no reason. I just wanted to see what it is. Like,
oh, for real?
And and then I just like I figured like my knee wasn't letting me do what I wanted to do, and I left college like in the middle of the night, early morning, and just never went back. I had a friend down here in Key West that was we went to elementary school together. He played hockey. Peter Zund. Do you remember Zund?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No shit.
So he's like, yeah, just come down here. There's
no shit. He was here the first?
Yeah.
No way.
So he goes, yeah, like there's always jobs. Just come down here. We'll hook you up with some construction work or something. I'm like, sure, I can do construction, no problem.
Wow.
So I came down here. around October, which is the slowest time of the year, really. And nobody was hiring, so I ended up getting into service industry, and just kind of got into bartending, and that's a long story. But yeah, I came down here not really for him, but he was like one of my only friends here, and then in like a month, he moved to Baltimore, which was where I moved from. I'm like, you didn't know you were moving like a month ago?
I do kind of remember the guy. Like he was like that, but I never knew the whole story.
I mean, he's cool as shit
maybe
now. Like
that's another reason. If you want to start a podcast,
he's got his own like construction company. He's doing really
down
well.
Here?
Yeah,
He's still in the States. Oh,
yeah, he's still in Baltimore. Yeah, he's Americano now.
What I'm trying to say, that's another reason why you want to maybe start a podcast, because then you learn more about your friends. So
yeah, hell.
you know, like I had this cloud story for the years. You know, I was telling that like he went to Washington State University. Which
You've been telling people Washington State. I mean, that's like a major D1 college.
I mean,
like
major D1 college.
Washington State, yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah, I definitely did not play for them. Like,
all right.
I played for junior college in Maryland, but you keep telling people that. Tell people like, yeah, Mike went to Washington State
and met some girl.
Yeah.
From a Kiva, so see, like, okay, so now it'll turn like a fucking from a JUCO.
Okay, yeah, I did. I did the hood way. I went to JUCO first, and I was hoping for the best, and it didn't. It never happened. I never made it out of the hood. I'm still in the hood.
To be honest with you, we should cheers to that, because thanks to this.
Did you do a shot without me?
I did a whole thing though. I don't know what you've been doing here. That must be the bodybuilding thing, you know. They do things.
It is.
They do things.
But
halfway.
like, just so you know, we talked about it on the last podcast, but you guys didn't see it, so it's almost like new.
Cheers to the
tequila,
decision. Cheers to Peterzoon. Cheers to decision to leave the college for Key West. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Yiki.
Patio. Yiki.
Well, thanks to him, so. You're here.
Exactly.
I ended up here, and you ended up coming here anyway.
Yeah. Someone have to like break it in.
Yeah. Well,
pave the fucking sidewalk for us. Exactly. So smart decision. No matter how you got here. No matter what was before. That's another thing. You know, like don't ever regret your.
So I was
your past. It just builds you.
Yeah, right? My past is my past. Whatever. I don't really care.
So I don't think we should be ever motivational here, right?
Are we gonna be motivational?
We could.
We could be motivational.
We could. Like I think we're doing pretty well in our lives, and we got stories behind. So that's probably another thing why this podcast could be either useful, or.
But your past is your past. You live day by day. Really, it's like you look forward to the future. Whatever happened in the past is whatever happened in the past. Like you can't really let that determine your future, or
no.
I did some fuck ups. We both did. Croatia. You got banned from a country. Are we gonna? I
think I can go back right now. No, it's okay though. They are like
You think
there should be some funny stories behind. I don't think I'm banned anymore. I feel like
there's only one way to try. only one way to find out. Let's go to Croatia and find out.
Safe to say, I didn't go there. I didn't go there since
anyway,
then.
Guys, in the comments, if you think Corey should go to Croatia and find out, let us know, because we'll make it happen.
To be honest with you, it's the most beautiful country you should ever go to.
It is. The ocean. I mean, like the sea, not the ocean.
Been there so many times.
Mediterranean
Fortunately, let's see if I can ever make it back. Yeah, we got arrested though on our vacation. With my buddies, you were there, like with our common best friends,
I wasn't there, but yeah,
the story is well over. Yeah, we didn't make a smart decisions.
You got deported from Croatia.
We didn't get deported.
No.
They
just told you to leave.
See, that's the same thing. Like your basketball career. Like the story is getting bigger and bigger now. All we did basically the first day, I jumped a backflip in like 2 feet. 2 feet water in a pool, so I sliced my whole.
Okay.
I obviously.
Oh, you ended up in a hospital.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
We just put it all back together, and I ended up with a huge fucking giant scar on my.
Is that the time you had the mohawk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I ended up bleeding all over the local clubs in there, and you know, we just were tipping so much that people didn't care. There was also you know, when I had a pretty good basketball career started. So
Yeah. No, I think I was already here. I was in the States.
No, you were here. Nah, you were here for That was like this was when I was playing for our hometown the second time.
Okay.
So
yeah, you were actually doing fucking great.
I
remember this
was.
was 2012 because
I
you
wasn't
just sent me
great.
this. You just sent me the status. I said like,
Exactly.
hey, great first couple games.
Yeah.
I hope this lasts. I hope this lasts. And it didn't last.
It did not last. Yeah.
It didn't last.
Yeah. So.
I mean, you had like a couple of games back to back, like 20 plus points, and
it was great. I received like a lot of great offers for a contract. But the problem was I already had a contract with the club, and it just the things didn't end up well. To be honest, I'll take a part of that. So they do.
hey,
Either way, that's not supposed to be the whole
everything
story
happens
about
for a
it.
reason,
Exactly.
right?
Everybody got a past.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so like let's just say this. If you didn't do all that, you would probably still be in Czech or in Germany playing basketball for probably a small contract or something because you like but like
To be honest, like at a certain point of career, like it was really well because I had two D1 offers.
right. No, but like what I'm saying is like, okay, like
State.
D1 offers would not be happening in your 30s.
Not in the 30s. Yeah, I mean right now, yeah.
And you would be, I mean, like
right now, yeah, exactly.
I see people our age now like announcing retirement for basketball, which is kind of sad. But
with some of them though, like some of the guys that are not having regular careers.
Yeah.
I had a good start. I had a good run. To be honest, I'm not frustrated or what happened.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, like I had a big ankle problem after.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
you had a surgery like every year, didn't you?
I had a 3 surgery in 10 months, and it was based on left ankle. So that was basically one of the main reasons why to call it off. And I was very fortunate that I had a friend here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We had two friends here.
Here we are. 2 friends. Yeah, 2 friends. 2 friends patio. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we had a common friend. We still have a common friend.
We still have a common friend. We just haven't talked to him much. But I think we.
Either way, cheers to that. Cheers to the path.
We hope he's doing all right. We don't know.
Yeah.
So you know who we're talking about. If you're watching this, let us know. So we haven't heard from you in a minute. But
yeah. Definitely part of the story. Wish we can open.
I mean, he's a huge part of the story. But I don't think we want to go that deep on the first day. I don't know.
Nah, cheers to you. You know who you are.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah, love you too. Hope you're doing well. So your family does.
Anyway, so like, what made you? Start CrossFit? Because you were very much just
spill the water.
Exactly. That's fine.
I got so excited.
We got somebody to take care of that.
I feel like I'm in a CrossFit gym right now. You know what I mean? That's my sacred place.
Yeah, because that's what you do. Like you just pour water all over yourself. No shirt.
No shirt. No mirrors.
No mirrors. No headphones. No nothing.
No headphones.
No fun.
No like girls. No fun. Nothing like that. No fun.
No fun.
A lot of fun. That's why I joined the CrossFit. To be honest, I was always shaming CrossFit. The first time I heard about CrossFit was when I was playing in Germany, and there was the headquarters of Adidas, Puma, and a Reebok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that time was about the time when Adidas. I don't know the details. Adidas bought majority of the Reebok.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. Either way. Also headquarters Puma, Adidas, 2 brothers. They separated.
Adi
Dassler, he was a Nazi. Rudolf Dassler, he was against it, so he started his own thing. Puma. This is a little city outside of.
So Nuremberg. All of you guys wearing Adidas. We're gonna have to cut that one out. I don't think you can say Hitler. I don't think you can say Hitler on YouTube.
I think you can, but I'm not sure.
Can
if
you?
We're about to find out. Yeah.
We get canceled on the first day.
Yeah, see, that's another nice thing about.
How do you
being
end your
European,
career
you know,
in
like,
8 words?
bro, okay.
You guys.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I played for the city
Yeah.
where this all started. Adidas, Puma, Reebok connection, and there was a time where actually there was like around this 2013, 12. So there was like the really CrossFit, you know, beginning of years, you know, like trying to promote it all over the world, this and that.
You got me for a second.
Which was funny because they took us in to these huge ass Adidas corporate gyms and tried to CrossFit basketball players, right? You gotta think like I'm a 6'3". I've always been like a second smallest, around the second smallest in the team. He's 6'8", right? 7,
On a good
8.
day, 6'7.5",
There you
6'8",
go.
yeah.
So we can call it 6'8". There you
6'8".
go. Yeah, we're here. Yeah.
My driver's license says 6'8", so we're good.
There
with
we
that.
go.
Yeah. I lied.
Yeah. His
I
basketball,
went like this.
His basketball
6'8".
profile. His basketball profile says 6'10". Right.
Probably.
So anyway, they are trying to introduce us to CrossFit, right? So I was just watching like all the you know, personal trainers or team trainers. They're like, we're not doing that, you know, like the huge femurs, you know, going below parallel and you know, trying to do some kind of clean and jerks and stuff like that. So that was like the first, you know, sign for me that CrossFit isn't the right thing for me. Anyway, move forward to my not experience in United. First experience in United States was maybe when other of our common friends, Lucas Magic. Ciao Camel. He's like, yo, let's do. He was big into it at that time. Right? He was pretty good doing it, right? Magic?
He was great. Yeah. He was like the protege. Like everybody was like, "Oh my God, Lucas, you're so great."
Yeah.
But anyway,
like,
you blew me off 2 years in a row. 2 years I went back home. You didn't see me. You guys didn't come see us. So whatever. Still love you. Maybe next year. But go ahead. So Lucas was great.
We're not gonna cut it out, by the way. So
we're not gonna cut it out. We're not cutting anything out.
Yeah, no. I
Maybe
mean,
we'll just do a straight
we still
cut.
need like some kind of touch. Anyway, this is the guy. Like,
no, he's. Yeah, I saw him last
back home. We played for one pro team, Czech team together. He was our point guard. He was the shorter guy. So after we somehow ended up all here, he introduced me to the CrossFit here. And the fucking first day I went in, it was a Murph day, which I mean, to be honest,
Did you know what it was?
No. I had zero recollection of what is that all about, and also let's say I wasn't the most sober either because we were like on a little fucking bender.
We weren't really like when you first got here. We weren't sober for a couple of weeks, but anyway. So for people that don't know, what's a Murph?
Murph, it's a great challenge. It's because it's named after Lieutenant Murphy. Yeah, who passed away.
Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL, exactly. If you ever guys watched the movie, what was the movie?
Lone Survivor.
Lone Survivor. That's the movie about. You find out more there on the internet. We don't have to talk about.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. He just does CrossFit. Yeah. But
funny
anyway,
part is
Lieutenant Murphy. That's one of his workouts. It's named after him. It's a mile run. 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and another mile run. The second mile run
with a little twist in it. You gotta wear a
20-pound vest. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my first ever CrossFit, and being competitive, coming from a competitive background, you know, being proudly, I'm like, yeah, let's do the fucking with the vest. Did my run. I was told, you know, like there's a way to break it down, you know, like 20 rounds of Cindy, 5, 10.
Yeah. No, that's what I do normally.
Yeah. So
we do it once a year.
I did that. Did our first 10 rounds, threw up, took off the vest, slammed it on the floor, say, fuck this bullshit.
Yeah. No, it's not fun.
Walk away, never went back. Never.
It's a terrible experience. But once you're done with it, you kind of have this like weird sense of accomplishment. You're like, okay, fuck it, I did it.
You do.
But it sucks. Even if you split it up in like 5, 10, 15, it
5
still
and,
sucks.
5 and 20, right? Is that 5 and 20?
No, 5, 10, 15,
5 and 15.
20 rounds, right?
Yeah, 20 rounds. Yeah. Cindy. Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, but
I should do better though.
You should do better. But he's a CrossFitter, so he doesn't do math.
The counting.
The
counting was always an issue for me.
So
anyway, there was move forward though. There was a great thing happening around the Murph time that a buddy of mine, he reached out to me and he was actually in a unit with Murph. His name is Mike. He runs a local boat charters. Him and he introduced me to his brother, like just Zoom call, whatever, couple. Hey, this and that.
So his brother was in a unit with him.
I'm not sure how the whole scenario was, but like this guy was in the same unit, but not in the same team what was sent in for the war.
Yeah.
So actually, like when I told him about this, like this whole Murph challenge, he didn't know about, but he runs. He's I don't know what is the deal about the Murph Museum in New York. So like they do that, they do all this, the units, team meetings and stuff like that. So he ended up counting my reps when I was doing it like 2 years ago. So I was like, oh fuck, I gotta push harder, man. Murph is watching me, and he was like,
yeah, fuck that. Well, not fuck that, but all due respect. But
so that was actually the thing what turned me away from a CrossFit. I was like, what the fuck you guys doing, man? Like, you just want to try to kill each other, man? I'm like, I don't know. I was never of that, I was a nice European shooting guard with a pretty good left-handed shot. And now, like, I mean, running to me was always just a thing of punishment. So where push-ups, pull-ups. I used to I really love to go to the gym for the aesthetic reasons, to be honest with you. And also like.
Well, that's what like everybody starts, right? You want to look better.
Not even that. Like they used to call me Team Tebow when I was playing. in.
Are you that fucking young? Because Tim Tebow was like.
Yeah. They were calling me like a Tim Tebow in the college. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to love go to the gym. I used to love to do accessories, stuff like that. But running around with a 20-pound vest and trying to kill each other in the Florida heat during the summertime, or not, it wasn't summer, whatever.
It doesn't matter. It's always hot.
Yeah, it's always hot here. So that turned me away from a CrossFit. Also, what they say right now, right? CrossFitters cannot do pull-ups. This is not a pull-up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like that too. I was like, oh my god, what is this happening?
Can we? Yeah. Well, we could transition to like my experience at the competition, because speaking of the pull-ups, I did do a competition.
Now you know. And if you don't know,
yeah, we actually put up a little clip of me actually saying that. But yeah, so this guy talked me into competing at the ACC. What is it? Atlantic Coast something. And so we, instead of being humble, we decided to sign up for intermediate.
Which we should have been.
We should have done beginners.
No.
We should have done beginners, and
you should have done beginners. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so we did intermediate, and the first workout.
We just should have done.
First workout was a really good one, right? It was the rope climbs. This is that.
No, it wasn't good at all.
It wasn't good, but it was our best one, and we placed.
It wasn't our best one, man.
That was our best one. We placed 40th, and that was the best placing.
I don't think so. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40th. And we beat the other team from the Key West gym, the Mile Zero gym.
Okay, this was a very beginning of my CrossFit career. Tim's CrossFit career. He gonna talk about it with you guys later.
Yeah,
I'm 100% sure.
No, he'll be on.
His beginning and end of a CrossFit.
Yeah, that's essentially like.
I think you are the only person who never did a CrossFit workout, or like, okay.
No, I did couple.
Literally couple.
I did.
You can call it couple.
I want to say maybe prior to that competition, because I did a couple. Like I used to go.
Yeah,
years ago. But
that.
like prior to that competition, I went maybe 3-4 times.
So and, let's say you did not understand.
And we didn't really practice any of what we were supposed to do. We're just gonna wing it.
You were gonna wing it.
I was gonna wing it. I was gonna wing it, and I did wing it. It just didn't work
no blame
out.
on you though. No, we're not anybody though. the whole thing why it all started, right, was basically because of that. Maybe were we not drinking Termana that night?
That's I don't know one of these bottles.
One of these.
He shows up in my house with a bottle of tequila and like half a bottle in. He's like we don't know like what we're gonna do this with.
There's gonna be three of us. Yeah, we need
a third person. It's really just gonna be the heavy lifting, like the deadlifts and maybe swimming.
Nah. I mean, we sold it on the swimming.
That's what
we sold it on the swimming.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm a great swimmer, but then I tried to swim here in the ocean. Not great at all.
I didn't want to do it
at all. I was like, well, I'm already committed. I'm gonna do it.
So you're gonna swim? Yeah, you'll swim. I'm like, all right, you in?
Yeah, because I was, I was a lifeguard at one point. I was a pretty decent swimmer, but this is also like 60 pounds ago.
And also, fast forward, there was no swimming.
There was no swimming. And we ended up doing the competition in the middle of a tropical storm, and that's actually what happened last week here. And that's why we couldn't shoot this episode last week, because of the tropical storm a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to do better, because I know the Instagram, not Facebook. We didn't do Facebook, but Instagram's been up for like 2 months now, and this is gonna be the first episode. Sorry,
So,
there was a
back to the CrossFit competition, because he's trying to skip that. I saw it. I saw. Yeah.
I tried to skip what?
The CrossFit competition.
I didn't try to skip it. I tried to quit.
Again.
I tried to quit because like Tim
quit. He quit in the middle of the speech.
No. Tim got hurt. You tweaked your back Sunday morning.
Tim got hurt. How Tim got hurt? He got ego hurt?
I don't know. Something happened to him. Something happened to Tim.
No.
It was me. I was
tweaked
hurting, and your back was hurting because you fucked your back up during that run.
Oh my god.
And after the first workout Sunday, which was the fourth workout in 2 days, I'm trying to be that guy, like, hey, if you guys just want to call it, like, I'm cool with it. Like, it's all right. We can DNF. Well, we did not DNF. We finished.
We finished.
That's it.
We're not last. We're not second last.
If you want to do your homework and see how great we placed, you can always look it up.
We're like a fifth last, I believe.
Just a hint. The name of the team was the name of the podcast.
All pain, no gain. So there was no gain out of it
at all.
At all. Nah, I mean, it was a very bonding experience. Like again, so cheers to that. Cheers to the.
It was different, very humbling, because I'm thinking like very, very humbling.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite line ever.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Do I say that?
You have to say it.
I have to say it.
Mm-hmm. It should be.
All right, this is my
underneath line.
Okay, so I've never worked so hard to achieve so little. Like I really gave it my all, and we still sucked compared to the other people. Like you don't realize, like I'm thinking like, okay, well, like I'm in a decent shape, like I can still run, I can do this, I can do all these lifts, but then you have to do like 225, and it'll be like, yeah, do it 30 times. You're like, oh shit, deadlift 225 30 times, at like 15, 20 reps, your back starts spazzing up. So and
now you understand
it's different. It's different. I do have, I don't know.
That's why
mad respect to all the X Games. Like I've been watching all the X Games.
You mean CrossFit
competitors? Games? Yeah, the X Games. Well, CrossFit Games. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, same thing. They're fucking crazy.
What is it, like ESPN 8?
ESPN 8. The CrossFit Games. I mean, like those people are.
That's why they call
minds.
The fittest on earth.
It truly is. Like there's really, as much as I hate to admit it. No, I don't hate to admit it. Like CrossFit, like Fraser and all these. Fraser wasn't even in it this year, right?
Fraser he
retired.
He's coaching right now.
He's coaching.
But Eric's running. He won it 10 times.
Yeah, I mean there were some people like you watch the CrossFit Games, you're like,
it is unreal level of
earth
fitness.
Is that possible? It's just ridiculous what these people do. So mad respect to them.
It is.
I don't ever want to do what you do. If you guys do CrossFit, more props to you. More props to you. I can't do it. My whole entire body hurts.
You never reach the level of them. They just like they like.
Well, it's kind of like playing basketball and then watch NBA. Like
I'd say so. This is, from my experience, I'd say this is, at least in my point of view, this is more, more stagnant.
Well,
There's a bigger gap, from a general public, but what they are capable to do.
No, like people that
that's what
people at that competition that we went to,
because
were
honestly,
crazy. You know, like
they
I've never seen, especially like the individuals.
They determine. That's the thing. But
Yeah.
like, what CrossFit is all about. Also, I can proudly say, I'm a CF level 1 CrossFit trainer, certified.
Newly certified.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a big accomplishment because prior to that, I never studied anything for like past 10 years. So
Yeah,
it was very deep
that's
for me
always a
to
big thing.
dive in. And anyway, so the basic CrossFit idea is to get you ready for unknown and unknowable.
Yeah.
That's why like all the let's say police officers, I don't know, SWAT teams, fire departments, military, obviously. That's why they do that, because you never know what's gonna thrown your way. Let's say 5K run, or I don't know, carry sandbag certain way around, clean and jerk this and that. So it gives you the whole
So
the whole concept of
in a way, it is a functional workout.
it in a complete way is a functional workout.
Like
Because you can always scale it.
Not all of it, but
Because
like
you can always scale it,
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I know, I see where you pointed at. Again, from the very beginning, I was a big hater of a CrossFit. What made me to do that was actually my competitiveness, because I just for a certain time I like to see myself on a whiteboard, which I don't do anymore, because I mean, not that right now, or at least I don't care about it, because there's always going to be a bigger bear in the jungle. And you should always leave your ego, no matter what you do. If it's a bodybuilding, CrossFit, you should always leave your ego at the door and just be open to the experience.
I like it.
Yeah, because that's not gonna do any better to you if you're just gonna look around and trying to chase something what you don't know what's the background about. You can see dead bots. You can see dead bots.
It really goes with everything in life. Yeah. Like your job, everything. Leave your ego at the door.
Yeah. So we are motivational too here.
We are very motivational.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Look, we've been going on for about 40 minutes right now, so I don't know how much.
We can keep going.
We can keep going, and then we'll see how much we can get out of it.
Let's decide it. Anyway, so CrossFit career, beginnings of it, got to it, talked to it. So why bodybuilding, man? To be honest, finishing my story off. Bodybuilding's great. Big props to everyone who's doing it.
With bodybuilding, it's such a broad word to say bodybuilding, but like I guess you could say that's what I do. Like that's what I like try to do. I'm a big fan. I don't compete, but
He's scared.
That's huh?
You should. You could. No?
I don't think so. I really don't want to get up on a stage in a Speedo. Fuck that.
That's the thing, though. That is it.
And plus, I really don't have that discipline for a diet.
And that's
like every time I do a mini cut, I'm like 4 days in, and I'm like sneaking cookies.
Also,
it's not easy with a 3-year-old in a house. He's almost 4, but like we always have like cookies and shit.
Can you do like the natural part of it? Because obviously we all know, with
yeah,
not just bodybuilding, but like every sport, obviously,
natural competition.
I
don't think I qualify. Technically, no.
Because the natural is still natural.
Yeah, but
that's the main thing. Yeah.
That you have to. I mean, there's natural bodybuilders that
you gotta know your cycle.
That are not natural, and then they compete, and it's. I went to just like one natural competition, and this guy had a freaking gyno, which gynecomastia. I don't know if you know what it is. It's like the man boobs. You don't normally get it when you. Anyway, so he definitely wasn't natural, but he ended up taking second place, whatever. But anyway, the bodybuilding part, once I realized my basketball career or like basketball days were over, I sort of found gym to be the replacement. Something to do, something to,
gives the routine.
Something, the routine.
It's like a sanctuary.
And you know, it was great. The beginnings, like, it was great. Like, I'm buying all these like muscle and fitness magazines. I'm trying to do these workouts, like professional athletes workouts, which was like the dumbest idea ever. I did everything on my own for like the first 10 years.
Because that's how it used to be. That's how it used to be.
I had no idea about supplementation. I had no idea about any of it. Like, I just kind of learn as I go. And I still remember to this day, like when I bought my first tub of creatine, I'm like, this is the dark side. I'm definitely juicing right now. this is it. Like, there's no coming back. Like, I'm doing creatine right now. So my pre-workout was NOS. Remember the energy drink? It had like 85 grams of sugar. And, yeah, no, that was my pre-workout. That was actually sold at the gym.
I do remember my first protein.
Yeah.
And it was called colostrum.
It was probably gross, wasn't it?
It was back in the Czech Republic. So it had vanilla flavor.
It has gotten so much better.
It ruined vanilla for like 20 plus years.
I can't do vanilla protein. I
just
can't. Like, every now and then, I always get chocolate, always get chocolate, always get chocolate. Every now and then I'm thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to try like cookies and cream or strawberry. And I always regret it. Always. Like, after like, like the first one's great, and then the second one's like, why did I buy this? Why did I waste my money on this? The chocolate just does not get old. You can drink it, you can cook with it, you can do anything. You like anything? No? You don't like chocolate?
I like the flavors.
You like the flavors?
I'm a flavor guy.
Well, the thing is, like, in Europe, they have like huge variety of flavors. They have like this like coconut this and banana this, and like here we're pretty limited to whatever the company has. But like for the most part, they have chocolate, vanilla, cookies
I'd say
and
it's
cream.
more about the company. Like if you like the proteins from the company, like the variety. Like might suit you better with But that's why we have the options, right? That's like why we have a different tequilas, stuff like that. Because if we all drink the same, we're all gonna be the same.
Yeah.
But needless to say, my first protein, I never remembered. I mean, I never forget that, and it was just the most disgusting thing ever. It was like a 50-50. I had to drink it above the toilet.
I think my first protein was a weight gainer. I remember like I was trying to get to like 100 kilos, which is what, like 220 something, and this is still like I was probably like 17, 18. I remember like spending like most of my money on this like tub of protein or weight gainer, which was essentially all sugar, and it was just gross. It was strawberry flavored and it was terrible. But anyway, the supplements have gotten a lot better. But so yeah, I was drinking pre-workout. I was drinking NOS as my pre-workout. No protein. I was just kind of eating whatever. But it worked because I was 22, 23, 24, 25, like everything. Honest, like I could just eat anything and it worked.
To be honest, you can I was partying until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Or just like
once or twice.
Or just like, eating out or whatever. And you like if you just push a little bit harder in the gym and you just like do the things right, like you're still gonna end up with a six pack,
Well, like
you're still gonna end up with a six pack. That's why you're 22, 21,
You're not everybody's gonna end up with a six pack, but if you're an athlete your whole life, like we were, like you're kind of just keep it, as long as you don't fuck up.
That's what all NBA players. I mean, again, I don't want to compare myself to them at all, but like, any I'd say any kind of top athletes, because you understand how the body works. So, that way taking a supplementation. I remember that though. They used to call me Breaking Bad when I was like 24 because I had all the supplements going on, and some of them were nasty. It was nasty. Like back in the days, like
No, it is. It's gross. Like and still to this day, like sometimes you try a supplement, you're like, well, I'm gonna try this company's greens, and they're just fucking gross. You just can't drink it. Like I tried one. I still have a whole tub in the house, and I don't know why it's still there because I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm eventually gonna get to it and throw it away. But that wasn't the reason why.
But that wasn't the reason why I started bodybuilding, right? Because of the supplements.
No, not the supplements. No, obviously not. Like it was part of it, like, I think everybody goes to the gym to, you know, better themselves and just kind of, you know, like for me, it was supplemental for the basketball practices, and I just kind of wanted my routine, but I like also like enjoyed my beginner gains. It was great. And yeah, so like I said, like I did everything on my own, like the first 10, 12 years maybe, and never realized like I needed somebody, like I needed a trainer. Like, you don't have to have a trainer with you every workout, but you should, as beginners or even, you know,
You should definitely reach out,
like
because you're
somehow,
like
somewhat advanced, like reach out to somebody that can, you know, help you with diet, help you with your workout plan, because they will work with you, they will look at you, they will see what you need. These people know what they're doing. I started working with one of the trainers in Czech Republic, and it was great.
Yeah, you
like,
can reach out to me.
yeah, you can reach out to him. Don't reach out to me. I don't know shit. I just give advice. I just let people.
I'm not gonna be coaching you.
Tell me what to do.
But yeah, everybody should have a.
You
Everybody
should
take a look at. I do
yeah,
that too.
like,
I have someone coaching me.
I mean, you know, like Michael Jordan had a coach. You know, like
Exactly.
It's like if you're the best, you always need somebody to guide you, right?
You know, we see it from a perspective.
You have somebody like, you do this thing for 3 months and this, and it has made a significant difference in everything, like my meal prep and everything. You don't.
Yeah, you don't need to do that, like, 24/7.
You don't have to do it 24/7. 80-20, like, you know, especially diet is essential, because you really can't out out a bad diet. But you can. I like to keep it 80-20. That's usually what everybody does, unless they really getting closer to the competition or they are close to the competition. You want to leave yourself the 20% of the day to just kind of have something. That way you don't go crazy. You make sure it still fits your macros, and even if it doesn't, like really, like unless you really try to compete, like you can.
We're definitely gonna have a touch up on on the whole nutrition part.
No, for sure, because I'm gonna like, he doesn't know it yet, but I'm gonna try to reach out to Artem and start working with him.
Okay.
So
Artem is one of the
one of the best coach. Well, when it comes to bodybuilding, there's really no comparison down here in this town. He's very knowledgeable. We'll try to have
he's
him
definitely
on,
the person.
See if he wants to do it. If this is something that he wants to do, maybe, I don't know, even with his wife Oksana, that's fine. She's a professional bodybuilder. So I'm going to try to reach out to him and start working with somebody that actually sees me on, now I don't say daily basis, but sees me, knows me. You know, like the online coaching is great, but I want to try more personal approach.
Yeah, I think it's a smart choice, to be honest. Again, I was discussing with him and talking about different topics, not just nutrition related. This guy has a great degrees from
Russian universities.
Universities,
he knows.
He knows stuff.
I mean, you'll ask him about an egg, and he will tell you exactly how many
molecules,
like how many grams of amino acids are in an egg. Like, he'll tell you everything. Like, well,
I tried.
Artem is literally the shit in this town.
I tried to do my my degree in nutrition and stuff like that, but it's just not for me to.
Yeah. Well,
it's just so much chemical. I mean, chemistry and.
It is.
It's sort of
it's a lot, and
it's never me.
The older you get, the less you want to
I just say back to the nutrition. You definitely should have some kind of plan. What was working out for me the best ever was do basically 6+1. So 6 days you should keep up with your diet and nutrition and knowing what you put in your mouth, and the one day just kind of let it go.
Which is just about a little less of what I was doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't have to have a cheat meal every day, but you got to. Huh? Yeah, I do. Not really cheat meal. I guess I still don't eat anything gross, but it will be something like if I feel like, you know, I want to have a pizza that day, I'm going to have a pizza. Or if I want to order Chinese, I'm going to order Chinese. Because I know my first 5 meals that day or 4 or 5 meals that day were on point. So once you get that metabolism started, like you can in a way afford it. Like, But
that's gonna be the topic for next time.
That's definitely gonna be the topic for next time. Like we've been going for over an hour. Probably gonna try to get at least.
How did we do?
We're probably gonna
like it.
We're gonna have to do a longer one. I think like most of it was okay. I think like once we see it, we'll see what it actually looks like. But I think most of it was. We're not gonna have to cut that much out. Maybe
that's a good thing though.
Maybe the noble thing.
Thing.
Do we want to do an hour-long podcast as the
we'll
first one? Like, who's gonna watch it? If
you
guys are still watching right now,
props to you. Please.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. It's probably just. I was gonna say my mom, but my mom doesn't speak English, so maybe
You're gonna start crying.
I don't know. We're not gonna start crying, but like. I don't think we're going to have that many people watching until the end, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, if you are here,
thank you.
We appreciate you. Anyway, so this will do it for today's episode.
Episode number 1. Here we are.
All pain, no gain. Gains are temporary.
Pain is forever.
There we go. So I always wanted to say this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Isn't that fucking awesome? We're doing
what I want to say, Chago Bello.
Okay. You want to say please like and subscribe? Hit that notification button.
Hit it hard.
Hit that notification button.
Hit it like
you mean it. Hard.
Hit it like you mean it.
Once a week you'll get this awesome content. And it's just probably not going to be the two of us, but
you might end up here sitting with us too. We don't have a space for you yet.
Cheers. Well, you don't have anything.
Oh my God,
we're just gonna pour yourself a little bit.
Just wing it.
We're gonna cheers.
Cheers to the first episode. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks for watching.